Day 2, 510 kilometres, Barcaldine to Windorah.
Morning at day 2, about to punch out to Windorah today. These lovely ladies at the local bowls club put a phenomenal feed on. Come on, you look gorgeous. Look, compared to these bunch, how good do you look? Hotties. So how were the boys last night?
Good.
They all behaved?
Yes, they were.
Yeah. It's a bit like The Walking Dead here today, though, isn't it, really? Watching the room.
Stayed behind the party.
And he's a doctor, so he's right there. So, yeah, you wouldn't think he's 40. The stress of these rides. These local towns are amazing when it comes to actually looking after the BMW riders. Here we are at the local bowls club. They put in a great dinner last night. All the boys have come down here for breakfast. The local shire provided all the chairs and table. Great barbecue last night. So, yeah, giddy up. On to Windorah.
A lot of the extracts of the videos I use just to show the different diversity of the conditions we ride in, what we come across. Here's a couple of examples of transition from bitumen to dirt and dirt to bitumen. Sometimes assigned, most likely not. I'm always on the lookout for kangaroos, emus, wildlife, cows. I never thought I'd get hit by a bird. I was pretty close. This section of road had some deep, long ruts, and I was using the shadows to gauge the depth of the ruts. The golden rule is you should always keep left. However, here I was in the right lane as the left lane was totally in shadows due to the long grass. Always approach any flooded out area or any dip in the road with caution. And approach with extra caution when the early morning light throws deep shadows across the road. This flooded area had a deep sandy section in this corner. You always have to be mindful, yes it is a road, however it actually is a farmland as well, and cattle are everywhere. We take a side tour up Mount Slowcombe, which offers some fantastic views, and the locals have said it has the occasional UFO sighting.
All right, after we headed off this morning, 240 k's in, we come to a lunch stop on top of a Mount Slowcombe, and these people have put on a lovely spread. They're waiting the boys. We're probably about an hour ahead of them, so tell us about it.
You better ask the boss.
Jesus.
Gee, just stand there, huh?
He was full of words. I get the camera in his face, he just goes silent. So how'd you get roped into this?
My wife made me do it.
Isn't that a common thread? My wife made me do it. I'd like to say my wife made me buy the bike, but I can't really go there. Do you have a homestead around here as well?
Yeah, got a property just north of here.
All right. And what do you run on that?
Merinos and cattle.
We're on top of Mount Slocombe for our lunch break. So what's it famous for?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was UFOs. The only reason they have holes in Crocs is like to dig it out. I might have to change the rule because we've got a farmer here in Crocs. Jesus. Did your wife make you buy those?
No.
She's embarrassed by them?
She loves them.
I think he's making that up.
Yeah.
Now you've gone quiet.
Some might say I was being a throttle jockey. Anyway, at about 78 k's out from fuel, I noticed I had a range of 41 kilometres. So I backed off, hugged the tank, and as you can see, range of 8 k's, and the goal was 410 kilometres. It was getting close. So down to 0, and I still went 395 mark. Well, I made it. 78 k's out, had 41 kilometres left, hugged the tank, and I was 0 for about, I think, 13 to 15 k's. Random breath testing can happen anywhere, even in the middle of nowhere. After having a bad experience and nearly ran out of fuel, you got a lot of Windorah. What service? You fill up, the gentleman comes to your bike with his machine. Alrighty. Giddy up. Thank you.
No worries.